Hello and welcome back to another one of my vlogs. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different though, because I'm going to do a question and answer session. I asked the people of YouTube to give me some questions, so I'm going to give those boys and girls a shout out as I go along, and you can find their links in the description below. I'm armed with the questions on my tablet, so let's get on with it and see how it goes. Jake and Harley asks, what's your best game recommendation, like your favourite game and why? Oh, that one's quite easy, Horizon Zero Dawn. The reason is because it was a beautiful open world, the combat was quite tense, the story was quite enthralling. What I played of it, I'm almost finished it now and it's quite enthralling, and I'm looking forward to playing the DLC. So if you haven't played it and you're on a PS4, get it, it's definitely worth investing, especially now because you get the Game of the Year edition. It includes the expansion, the Frozen Wilds. Daddygville and Nash Cycling ask, what made you want to start making videos? This one's going to be quite a lengthy answer to this. Back in 2009, I think it was, I discovered YouTube, and I was liking the stuff I was seeing on YouTube, but the only way to comment and like is to have an account. So I signed up. And because I'm an actor, I needed to put my show reel on there, so I shoved a few show reels, and I was started getting subscriptions and a few likes and a few comments. And then a few years ago, I got myself a PS4 and discovered that you could share content via the live streaming and game capture. And so I put that up there. Again, it was getting a few subscriptions, so I started taking it more seriously, and that's how I've become the YouTuber I am today. Dr. Video asks a few questions. We just watched your reel and we're wondering what type of things you have starred in and wish to star in. Also, love your accent. Would you like to tell us where the accent comes from? And last, you seem to be an avid gamer. What game do you look forward to most this year? Well, starred in, I've done about 30 plays to date round about now, and I played people like Mr. Toad in Wind in the Willows, was Mickey Johnston in Blood Brothers. I've done a couple of extra roles in films, just the walk-ons and so forth. I mean, nothing sort of major, but it gets me some paid work with. And the answer, my accent comes from Essex because I'm an Essex boy. Even though I was born in Suffolk, which is the county up from Essex, but I was basically bred in this county, so that's where my accent comes from. And finally, you seem to be an avid gamer. What game do you look forward to coming out this year? I would say probably Detroit Being Human, because you're going to get to play 3 androids in it, and this looks like it's, again, story based. And from what I've seen from trailers and reading up on articles about it, is if one of those androids dies, the story does continue, but it affects the way the story goes. And I always find those kind of things very, very interesting to see how they pan out. Again, very similar to that with how your actions affect the story was Until Dawn, a horror game which was released a couple of years ago. And again, if you haven't played that game, give it a go. It's definitely worth a look. The Crayons ask, if you could do any degree qualifications with no consequences or barriers, what would you pick? I think 2 answers to that. One, I love history, so if I could get a degree in history, that would be absolutely fantastic, because I just find that subject really fascinating. And sadly, my maths is one of my Achilles' heels, so if I could get a qualification in maths, it would be quite an achievement to me. The Nomads asks, if you were guaranteed total survival and would be 100% unharmed, would you rather swim with great white sharks or spend an evening in the safari with lions? That's a very difficult question. I think the safari with lions, to be honest, because again, you will see some really interesting wildlife out there, and as long as I can guarantee you're not getting eaten, I think that one would be quite fascinating. 2 Cool Reviews asks, so what's your least favourite video game genres? I think, to be honest, least favourite, I would say horrors. Yes, I played a few horrors. There was a couple I did like, as I mentioned, Until Dawn. I did like Alien Isolation, but to be honest, I find a lot of them just don't do it for me, to be honest. And favourite favourite game genres will be definitely things like your action-based adventure, or first-person RPGs, because I love Skyrim. I love the Fallout series, so yeah, I think that would definitely be the ones I would definitely go to. EvanPlayz, seeing as you like Hitman, have you looked into Hitman speedruns, and if so, have you considered trying it for yourself someday? The speedruns, I mean, you've got to absolutely admire those guys. I mean, how they do it in a minute when they got 2 contracts, it just mind blows me. Every time I try it, I always seem to fuck up on the timing. So yes, I would love to invest more time in it, but that's the thing. It's a case of, I think you've got to have one of those brains that is brilliant at working out the timings and have a lot of time on your hand, because even just doing an ordinary Hitman video, it would take me sometimes a couple of hours to come up with a solution. So yeah, I would love to do it, but I've got to have a lot of respect for those players. Smuckhouse Productions asks, how far do you want to go with your channel? Do you do it for the fun of it, or do you have a greater purpose? Right now, it is for fun. It's a great way to get out my creative juices. I'm a very creative person, so even when I'm at work and normally do my day job, I will have ideas pop into my head, and it's a great way then to express myself. Yes, of course, I would love it to get bigger as time goes on, and maybe make a name for myself, but that's the future, and we'll just have to see how it goes. But I think for now, it's going to be just a fun little hobby that I enjoy doing and enjoy the YouTube community. Irishnick asks, do you have any animals? If so, what kind? We don't have any pets in this house, even though I don't have a problem with cats and dogs and the other animals. We don't have a pet. But when I was a child, we did have a couple of dogs. We had a red setter and had a crossbreed, and we've had a few budgies over the years as well. And finally, Dracorex Creations, what's your favourite video series? I think, to be honest, I think out of all the gamings I've been playing in the last few years, I think definitely the Uncharted series has been a good series. Really love that. A good action based, good puzzle game, and again very strong stories. So I think if I had to go down to it, I think that would be the one I would definitely say really broke it for me. And there you go, that's the end of the Q&A session. I hope you enjoyed this, but don't forget, I do have the 300 subs giveaway, so if you do want to become part of that, but don't forget to put your comment in the comment section and like to be part of that. Please subscribe. You have to be a subscriber, of course, and be an active subscriber. I need you to watch my stuff, like my stuff, and comment on my stuff, because it wouldn't be fair just to join my channel, just to be part of the draw. So if you do want to be part of that, that is the one rule I'm saying to people. Please be an active subscriber, because at the end of the day, it's a case of something I want to do for you people to say thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section. Maybe ask questions in the comments, and I'll do another Q&A session for you in the future. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to remember to turn on the notifications, so you'll get to know all the videos that I do will tell you when they're up there. So take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.